Welcome back everyone, Hayden here. Welcome to my Minecraft survival series. Hope you guys are all having a great day today, like I am. And welcome back. So last episode we were working on the animal pens here and kind of clearing everything up. So that job is done. The farm is coming along quite well. In fact, I'm not gonna we'll harvest it at the end. That way we can get the most out of these crops. We're not actually going to take any of the goods that we get from here. We're just going to fill out our fields because that's kind of needed at the moment. So, what are we up to today, you may wonder? Well, I'm pretty certain I mentioned it in the last episode. I want to do two things, kind of. One, I want to build the enchanting spot. This bit needs to be pushed back a bit further as well. All of this stuff here. We push this all back, build the enchanting room, and then what I want to do is that's kind of it. Then we can harvest and continue on our little like explorations and journeys. But I do need to grab sand. Do I have a shovel? I don't, but that's not the end of the world, is it? I also kind of need to get a lead at some point because I'm doing a lot of running around. Or not, it's not at all what I meant. What I meant is I kind of need to get a shovel or a lead so I can get the animals into the pens. I can use a boat. I know that. No. That's a bit annoying. Give us all the sand that we can get. The reason I'm getting this is one reason only. Nice, okay. That's everything that we need. I need to, well, first of all, I need to go get some more shovels or make some more shovels. And then I also need to pick up some, or put this into the furnaces and make some glass, because I need some glass. Okay. Off we go, off we go. Right on down here. Okay. Back home, let's put this... I already had some in there. Nice. Okay, the rest can go in there. Okay, then I need shovels. I'm gonna need like 5 of them, I reckon. Okay, that should be enough. I can come back later for the glass because I'm not gonna need that until I actually start building it. So I need to kind of figure out how clear I want to make this. I can also put some trees down along the way to kind of spice it up a bit. So this is going to come all the way down to here. Oh, perfect. So we had that platform already done, so I can just build this out here. Okay, and then this spot... Oh, I didn't finish the pen. Yeah. I thought I had finished it. That's fine, so I can finish the pen now as well. Okay. Perfect. So I only have 3 fences. 3 fence gates. Oh well, I don't need to put them in just yet. So that's going to come to here. Then this one's also going to come to there. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8. So, I guess we'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. I think that's probably the best option. And then I can do the same here. Okay, so these are the pens. We just fill those up in good old time. Okay, and then we can continue along here. To where? Here? Yeah, here. Alright, perfect. So then we have our kind of pathway over here. And then I want to make the enchanting room right here. So I do need to push back on this kind of whole area. I just need to figure out how far back do we want to bring it. So like here-ish, I guess? That's okay. I can just do this. So if I want kind of that to be the entrance right here, let's just push back as far as we really can go. Okay, how far back is this? Okay, it needs to go a lot further back than this. Is that working? Let's go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is where we're going to take everything to. Shouldn't really be using this. Or this one, really. That's fine. So, I guess now we just... So that's kind of... Well, now I can get up there and check it out. Get a better idea of where it's all going to go. Okay, so if that runs to here... That's... No, okay. Didn't mean to break this one. That's fine, because then I can just run it this way. Okay, so then all of this is going to be knocked out. And it's just to where? Or do we knock this all out? I'm just trying to see it in my head. So we come to here. I could bring it to here, and then that should be wide enough. I'm kind of liking that idea. I like the idea of having, so kind of like I can clear out this middle area and then have like these 2 hills like that going around the building, which is right here. That's what I'm thinking. And obviously with that as well, if I don't end up liking that, and this is not really relevant here, if I don't end up liking it, I can always just get rid of it. So it's better to keep it there like that. So I'm thinking here, probably. I don't need to break a lot of blocks, just like this here. That gives me that indication. And then I can work out, okay, so how many is that to there? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks there. Okay. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then this spot gets eaten into as well. Okay, nice. So in that case, and then I can make this kind of like a square. Okay, so I'll do that at the start of the next day. Okay, eat all the apples. Do I have a stone? I don't have a stone pickaxe. It's a bit annoying. It's not the end of the world though. The crops are coming around quite nicely. A harvester is at the end of this episode. And this is gonna be, this episode, obviously, it should be in the title, but this is gonna be part 1 of this construction experience. Okay. These can go into, not random, these are access blocks. Sorry, I actually had a dirt spot in this one, right? Yeah, a lot of dirt. Okay, so what do I need? I need a pickaxe. I have plenty of stone, so I can make 3 stone pickaxes. Alrighty. Those will do. I have no shovels, but I can get rid of some of these. There, I can get rid of that. Unbreaking, I may as well keep those. There's no point in not having them. But these can all be used for that. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are there any mobs that are spawning? Trying to just see. No, they're not really. There's actually nothing spawning really. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Nothing of too much interest. Alright, off to bed we go. Off to bed we go, and back out now in the morning. They are still out there. Skeletons. I was just thinking, is it worth it to go and kill them? Nah, it's not. It's not really on my agenda today. And I don't really need a power or a bow, unless he's got. Are they still there? Yeah, unless that bow, enchanted bow, is infinity, it's not really needed. Okay, yeah, the crops are looking pretty good right now. We'll get to that later. So, we are here to knock this out. So we need to now figure out how far back I have to go for this construction. Okay, so this is 7. 7 to here, so that's 14. So what? Yeah, 17. 17 all around. So that just means I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll go in the middle. That's probably easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is the 17th. So we've kind of extended. I've extended a bit far. So put it like that. That's our little marker. Okay, so where is that marker? That marker is here. So when I said I'd go 5 more, I kind of screwed it at that point. So that marker is here, which means this is free game up to here. Right here. Right? Yeah. Okay, so this bit I can take down. And then this bit just needs to be broken. Okay, so that's this wall kind of done. Now I just need to do the same thing over here. So this side comes down to where? Here? Yeah, it's this block here. So all of this just needs to be cleared out. Oh, we got some coal. Nice. Oh, yeah, we got a pretty good chain here. May as well use iron pickaxe for this. Yeah, this is a nice vein. Okay, how much is that? 22. We'll take that. Copper's interesting too, though. That's it. What? That's all the copper? That's boring. I thought there'd be more. I need copper at the moment, so I'm a bit disappointed by that. Okay, so this is... I went a little too low, but that's okay. I'll sort that out later. So where is it? That's here. I've kind of lost track. Up here. That's where I'm supposed to go. Right here. Okay. Let's get back to work then. I guess I can put that down for now. I was a little off. Just a little off. That's okay, because that's all gonna have to get broken anyway. Right here is where I wanted it. Alright, that's fine. Right here. Okay, so this kind of proximities all gotta get destroyed. Everything in this group. Right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna fill in kind of these gaps here. Just with dirt for now. Okay, so this is kind of the whole section that I have to clear out, which isn't actually that bad. Well, it's a 17 by 17 radius. So it's not that many blocks really. Whoa, that's just the dimensions, but well, half the dimensions, because it's also a cube. So it's actually, well, it changes, but at its peak it's going to be 1, 2, what, 1, 2, it's like 4. So what is it? That would be like 17 by 17 by 4 at the highest point. So a lot of stuff, but this is the square that we're going to take out. Well, let's get to work then. And then I'll grade kind of the hills. I still need to do that from this side as well, but I'll even it out and landscape it a bit so it looks a bit better. And then I have flowers, and I can also put some trees around the area. I need another shovel. Okay, well, let's do this actually. And then that can go like that for now. Okay, perfect. So that can go there, that's fine. Put that there. Then eventually that will fill up there. And then I'll see them how far when we need more space. This is always like the tedious part, because just clearing stuff out. It'd be cool if there was a mob that would do this for you. So I know like the copper golem is coming soon. It hasn't officially been released as of recording, but when it does get added, yeah, it has cool use of it can sort the stuff for you. However, it'd be cool if there was a mob, and maybe there is, and I just don't know. But it would be cool if there was a mob that you could like kind of set dimensions, and it would break every block in those dimensions that you set. That could be really useful for strip mining. or just mining in general. And then you could like, it could have maybe a chest built into it, or just another chest that it will respond to, and it'll put all the extra items into it. I think that'd be quite cool. I'm out of shovels. Huh. Who would have thought? Not me. I thought I had plenty. Okay, that's fine. I can get working on the brick. But I'm sold. I think that mob would be highly useful. Highly useful. I also imagine there are definitely kind of mods that will have something similar to that. I know there's mods, at least in older versions of the game, that had like auto mining. So you set parameters and it just mines down and will come up with any block and put it in a chest at the top. But that's not really the same, is it? Okay. Okay, so that's this side done. I can get a bit of work on this. I think this is going to look pretty cool. Okay. Okay, nice. We just head on back. Sleep the night away. Did I not close the door? No, I did. Skeletons have disappeared. Sadly. Have some supper. Head to bed. And then we can kind of just make some more shovels, because that is a desperate need. Get rid of our dirt as well. Okay, not random, this is the excess dirt. Okay, and then see this stuff, I can just, hold on. Okay, I need to work this out, because I do kind of have some excess goods. Flowers, I can get rid of. Wheat seeds can go in farming. See, this would be so much nicer once I can just get a copper golem and put my stuff away. Okay, and then here 29, 19, 11, so all those are now filled. Okay, that can go up there. I have more dirt here, which is fine. So like that works. And then I just need 4 more. Okay, I think that works out pretty well. Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Alright, let's get back to work. Back to work. The fields are done, and hopefully, I'm hoping that we get enough yield to fill up the rest of the farm, which I would have said earlier, but just I'm expecting that we should be able to, or at least get it pretty close. Okay, so what still needs to be destroyed? This whole spot does. Hello, piggy. It is your lucky day, because if I had a lead, I'm afraid you would end up in my pen. Unless you want to go in my pen. You like apples, don't you? No, he doesn't like apples. Never mind. I forgot that I can do that, so I probably don't need a boat or lead. I just need to get right. He's really... Are you just wanting to join me? No, okay, he's not. I was gonna say, I'll put him in a pen if that's what he wants. He'll be very happy there. You need carrots for a pig. You know, if the pig wants to stay here, I'm gonna go grab a carrot. I'll give him his own pen. The pig, we'll name him Piggy. Yeah, maybe we come up with a better name. Pork Chop, Piggy, Sir Piggy, I don't know, something like that. But he seems very keen on staying with me, so I need food. I do have some carrots. Nice. Head back out there. He's still kicking about. I've got just the thing for him. Just the thing. I should probably plant some carrots too. That way you can make golden carrots. He is still about. Nice. Well, Piggy, you can get your own pen. Okay. No, you don't want to leave now. There you go. There we go. Come on, Piggy. You can take this pen. This one's a nice one. There we go. And now I need the gate. Well, we have our first animal. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Piggy, aka Pork Chops, or whatever other name we're gonna come up with him. I would feed you another carrot, sir, but there we go. I'm sure that'll make him very happy. Okay, we'll keep the rest for farming. So we have our first animal. Nice. We've got Piggy. I could put him in the other pen over there. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. So we got a horse who doesn't have a name. We've got a dog who's just called Dog. Then we have a pig who's just called Pig. So it seems that we're completing the whole farm right now. Okay, how much more? As I said, this is like the most annoying part of the game. Just clearing out. And it's raining. Great. That's great fun now. I need to build Piggy a bit of a roof. I'll do that now, because then I get a break from this kind of mining. Okay, so how do we want to build this roof for Piggy? Let's fill this out. Think this through. So I'm thinking kind of give him a 3x3 here. So like that. And I can open that up quickly, put this here to get up. And then this can go there. Or do I want a slab? I probably want a slab, so I'll come back and deal with all that. Sorry, Piggy. But I will get it, and then this bit can all be like this. There you go. I'll come back and sort you out, Piggy. Don't worry. Just need to get this bit done first. Okay. So now here's what we need to do. So I'm going to need those. Don't need that just yet. So let's get to work on this mining. And then we just need one more day to clear this out. And then we will be done and ready to actually build the house in part 2 of this series. That's the thing. Okay, now let's head back to the house. Then I can come back the next day, build Piggy, kind of the head, cover. Farm's getting nice and fertilized. So I could bring Piggy over here, but I've decided against that. Okay. Well, let's sort this stuff out while we're here. So, I did put copper in there. Do I not have... Oh, those are... I need smelting those. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's good. Do I have... Can I get a better enchantment? It's worth checking out, right? I'm breaking. No. No, that doesn't work. Power and power. It's not really worth it at the moment. Or is it? It probably is, you know. What's the difference? Power 1. Efficiency. Nah, again, that's not really gonna do it. Is all my armor enchanted? Yeah. I've got pretty good armor, in all fairness. Okay. Either way, that can return. Let's head over here. I can put the carrots. No, actually, I need the carrots. But I can't put that. No, not the dirt. That. Okay, excess blocks. We're running out of room for dirt. We just need 1 stack of dirt. Okay, got 2. Carrots. I need the fence. I need that. Don't need the gate, so that can go in the wood section. Torches, obviously need them. Sticks, probably need more sticks. That can go like that. Okay. I mean, I think that's really everything that I need for the moment. Yeah, I think we're set. Head to bed. Have a little snack, head to bed. No mobs are spawning in our field, which is nice. And then we can get... Oh, I do need to make some slabs, unless I have them. Wood slabs should be enough as well. So, wood. Do I have any? I do. Probably gonna need more though, so I will make those. Okay, that should be enough. But I guess we'll have to see, won't we? Okay. Head back out. Realistically, right? Piggy needs to... I need to find a name tag. I need a few name tags. Huh. Well, that was easy. It didn't drop anything, unfortunately. So mobs are spawning in here. That's okay, because it's not really lit up, and I knew that, so it's not a problem. Okay, destroy this. Okay. Then go to here, I guess. Kind of like that. It doesn't really need to be the whole thing. Like, this can be down. Because it's just here, and then that goes there. That goes there. Then to the other side, where I do the same thing. So this one went up 2. So 1, not there. 2, and then 1, 2. Nice. Okay, that should be everything. Then I can just go like that. Might be a bit high. Sorry, Piggy. Whoa! Almost had a getaway. Almost had a getaway. I'm thinking this is a little high. Yeah, it's a little high. I think that's probably going to be better. I would be breaking this with an axe, but I don't have an axe on me, so I'm just going to have to go by hand for now. Okay, and then over here, just 2 more to break, and then we are set. Okay, nice. So like this. I think that's quite cool. Then I can also put one of those there, one of those there. Then if I build that kind of on each of the structures, so this needs to go too. But look, so then one there, one there. This one, where is that? Middle one, so right there. And then gonna be one on the far end too, right here. Then I do the same thing over here, one here, one here. Finally, okay, that should cover the pen with light. There we go. So good old Piggy's got a nice little pen now. And yeah, so what I was saying is, once I get name tags and I can name Piggy, then I can add other pigs to the pen. That way we still know which one is the first, the good old pigster. Okay. So now this is, as I said, this is kind of the last step in just clearing this section out. All set to build in the next episode, where we can actually build this enchanting room, which I'm looking forward to. I have like this picture of it in my head, and let's see how it kind of comes out. It might take a little bit to build it. That's kind of the thing with these. I seem to underestimate how quickly I can build stuff. And that's not necessarily because it's like, oh, I'm a slow builder, but I like taking my time and figuring out if, you know, how it looks and do I like it that way, what else could be done. So that's what happened with the house. And also the materials that I needed. I obviously had to keep on going back and grabbing new materials, but the house changed quite a bit. I don't know if I built it off camera as well. That was kind of the thing. It took me ages to build that house, to the point where I had to go and build it off camera as well, because it was taking up so many episodes just building it. And as I definitely said in probably every episode now, I probably, very likely, so I'm gonna complete the game, finish the game, but once I start building that castle village, that I do want to do pretty much all of that on camera, because that's kind of then what the series is going to be about. And whether or not, you know, if you're watching now and you're not really interested in the building, well, you're probably not watching this then. But if you're watching this, I assume you just enjoy watching these and you like the building. So that's kind of, that'll come later on in it. And yeah, then as I said, well, that's almost like an end game thing, but it really just depends on how the series progresses and where we are at what point. Am I really? No, okay, that's fine. Put that like that. Just want to fill these up like that. Okay. So yeah, so we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone, which is good because I'm getting quite a bit of it now. But yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. And then comes the question of, let's say I finish the game. Let's say the last thing that I do is build that castle village. Then I would love to get into some mods. So that way the castle can actually be lived in. If that kind of makes sense. I like going, and I think people play Minecraft really quickly. People like to, well, I know speedrunning's like the big thing, it has been for a little while now, but I think Minecraft in general, it's, and maybe that's what most people do. I just, you don't see a ton of it, do you, online? A lot of people love to just speedrun it or play multiplayer, but I'm very content taking my time, building, having fun, and just, you know, messing about on, you know, solo, building some cool things. That's kind of what Minecraft is and was about before. Okay. I need more dirt. Crazy. I should have worked out. It's obviously going to need more dirt, because I know the dimensions of this. Okay, well that's easy. I can go grab some more dirt quickly. Okay. Nice. So that's filled. Now, I do need to get rid of the stone here. This should be the only stone that bothers us, or that needs to be removed and replaced. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Cover it all up. Okay, nice. Alright, so next level. Go up one again. So that's just gonna be like that. That's just the water bubbling, right? Ooh, we got a cave to explore. Ooh. I already knew that. We've seen it a lot. Okay. Hello, pigster. Okay. This level now is all broken. Right, that's enough. Hello, pig. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna put you into any pens. You're gonna just stay free. But you can go, if you know Pigster, you can go talk to him outside. He's well available. Okay. That works. Now it's time for spot 2. No, sorry, that one. Well, this is all going to be taken back, but it's like this here. I do need to fill this up. Pixar, it would be really, really nice for you to please get moving. Okay. There, nice. Nice and easy. Okay. So that's that all done. Nice. Okay. I think that looks so cool. And this is centered. And then this needs to come up to here, because this is where the house is going to start. Oh, that's good timing. So like that, right to here. Nice. Okay, now I just need to kind of fix this bit a bit. Okay, so it goes like that. And this spot gets broken. Okay, nice. That's done too now. Nice. As I said, it's pretty basic, you know, landscaping, but it works. I'm not gonna put any of my flowers down yet, because I want to hold on to them, and I can kind of later on decorate the whole area. But I do need to fill this bit in too. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now we can get to farming. Yep, you heard it right. we finished the lot. Now let's hit to our maiden farm and enjoy the first breakthrough. So I'm also going to use carrots. I've decided that carrots are going to be used on these last two here. So carrots are going to be used there, used and grown there. Now we can get to work on our potatoes. Okay, what's our yield? 2 stacks in a bit. That's pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. No, I don't mean to eat them. I mean to grow more. So we got over 2 stacks just in one row. So jeez, this farm is actually like crazy amount of food. See, and then I still have more. So yeah, we've got a ton. Okay, we can do one more here. We're not going to finish this whole row, but we'll get pretty close. Okay, now it's time for our wheat. That's always fun. Oh, I got poisonous potatoes. I guess keep those. Why not, right? In case they're needed. Okay, the wheat seeds there can also go away because that's not part of our yield. So put those up there too. Okay, let's take care of. I know those are just seedlings, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Zombie and chainmail. Oh. Okay, so we actually got a pretty good bargain here. Okay, well, I'm not looking for the wheat seeds as much as I am the actual wheat. The cool thing is the wheat is actually harvestable now. Okay, filled up again. I've got a lot of wheat seeds. Okay. So we got a lot of wheat. 2 full stacks of it in a bit. These now I can fill up the wheat field, which is nice. In fact, I'm also going to fill up, maybe I fill up those fields too. It depends on how much wheat I actually have left. This is a monster farm, you know. Like, the amount of stuff that I can actually harvest here is insane. Still middle of the night. I need to figure out if there's a way to do, like, auto-harvesting Or, no, sorry, I know there's auto harvesting. Is there an auto planting method? I need to figure that out. Because that kind of eats away at the fact that you can have a auto farm. It's the harvesting that's a problem. Unless there are ways that you can harvest the wheat without breaking or having the seed broken. Like if you have water that runs over it, does it just harvest the wheat on top of it but keep the seed there? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, that's another field done. You see, we've spent so much time planting that some of the crops are already starting to grow. Do I have any more? No, I have to head back over to my supplies. Okay, I don't really have enough to plant outside of this field. Okay, nice. So we've had a very nice harvest here. Just need to continue planting potatoes. The potato harvest will get me the whole field next time. Carrots are going to take a little while longer to do, but that's okay. All right, so we can take the wheat back. The wheat can come home with us to make bread. Head on home. Hello, boy. Head downstairs. Okay, nice. So, bread. Get that up to 40. How many is that? 45. 46. Nice. 46 bread. I think that's a very nice harvest. Very nice harvest indeed. Well, I'll end that here then. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day today. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.